Welcome to the Hope Natural Health Podcast. I'm Dr. Erin Ellis, your host. On this show, we discuss all things health, hormones, and happiness with a little side of this thing called life. Today, I'm going to be talking all about the brain and some health facts that you might not know. First, did you know that 60% of the human brain is fat? Do you ever think about what happens to fats from your diet once you eat them? They actually become the building blocks for things like our cellular membranes, nerve cells, and our brain matter. That's why I'm always advocating for eating healthy fats, because it's the best thing that you can do for your brain. I challenge you to perhaps add some healthy fat with your lunch today and see how much more productivity and brain sharpness you might have in the afternoon since you ate that healthy fat. Super curious. But yes, 60% of the human brain is fat. Sleep removes toxins from the brain. Another reason why I am such an advocate for improving sleep. So the brain actually has a self-cleansing mechanism that will create waves of fluid to clear metabolic waste. And these waves are actually most active while we sleep. So you can think of sleep as a form of detox for the brain. So if you're struggling with brain fog or anything of the like, let's really go back and analyze your sleep and making sure that your sleep hygiene is good. You're getting at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. You're reducing, the screens before bed and really having that nice nighttime routine so that your brain can remove toxins while you sleep. And third, the gut microbes signal the brain and affect our behavior. Another reason why I'm so passionate about gut health. So there is an axis called the gut-brain axis, and it's a two-way communication network between our, guess what, gut and brain that is largely influenced by our gut microbiome. Studies have even linked specific probiotics to stress and mood. I have heard a few people say that since they started the gut vitality supplement that I spoke about a couple episodes ago in my new supplement line, that they actually feel better mental cognitive function from adding a probiotic into their daily regimen. So healthy brain function really depends on a steady supply of those essential fats that we need for nerve cell communication, for proteins for our neurotransmitter synthesis, micronutrients for our metabolic pathways, and polyphenols for antioxidant protection. So I'm going to talk now about some foods that we want to eat and avoid for a better brain, based on what I just mentioned about all the things that we need for the healthy brain function. So good foods for the brain would be eggs, fatty fish like salmon, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, olives, turmeric, green tea, dark chocolate. I bet you all are excited about that one, and mushrooms. What's interesting here is a lot of these good healthy fats we need for healthy hormone production too. So not only are they healthy for our brain and great for our brain function, but also will help with hormones, thyroid, weight loss, our adrenals, you name it. So these foods that I just listed are super awesome for the brain. And here's a few that are not so good for the brain. Trans fats and those pesky seed oils or the hydrogenated oils, alcohol, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates, and aspartame. I would also add more so than just aspartame, but any artificial sugar would be, detrimental to the brain. Even if you don't think that you have any problems with brain health, just remember that your brain is a control center for every other body function, including your energy, sleep, stress, hormones, and your gut. So even if you're sharp as a tack, just think that your brain and what we feed it might be impacting these other areas of our body. Here are another list of supplements or nutrients that we can use for proper brain health. Guess what? I have most of these in the supplement store. B vitamins. So B vitamins act as cofactors for metabolism of energy, and our brain needs a constant supply of energy to maintain function. So you can get B vitamins from food sources, eggs, meat, nuts, whole grains. But I also recommend supplementing from B vitamins because it's very rare that I see optimal B vitamins when I test them on labs. We want to make sure that you get good quality methylated B vitamins. And I have the Energy B and the supplement store at drerinellis.com/shop, where you can get a good quality B vitamin that's all methylated that can contain these nutrients to help your brain. Choline. Choline is a building block for acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter related to memory and brain function. So do you remember a while back that eggs got a bad rap? Well, I would highly it's false. Eggs are really good for us because they're a great source of choline, and that's the yolks. We really want to get the egg yolks to get that choline. And even if you eat liver, a great source of choline. Oftentimes we have to supplement, and choline can be found in a lot of vitamins, also sometimes in B vitamins as well. Omega-3 fatty acids, or my equivalent is the Harmony oil, but fatty acids are the building blocks for nerve cell membranes and important for cell-to-cell communication in the brain. So back to the 60% of our brain is made up of fat, the omega-3 fatty acids can help support that by getting good, healthy fats. You can get them from fish, nuts, seeds, focusing a lot on those nutrients that I listed above. But if you want to supplement and add some more, a good omega-3 fatty acid supplement is great. Highly recommend the Harmony oil. Polyphenols. I love these colorful compounds that are found in plants because they will protect our brain cells from oxidative stress and damage. So if you're having a diet full of berries, even chocolate, and green leafy vegetables, you're getting a lot of polyphenols. You can also do some greens drinks, some red powders, things like that. I love something called Dr. Mitchell's syrup. You can find it at my naturopathic school or online. That is full of antioxidants and polyphenols. Great for the brain and reducing oxidative stress and damage. And last, you probably would guess, is a probiotic. So the Gut Vitality probiotic that I have, I talked about all the supplements in episode 161, the new supplement line, but the Gut Vitality is a great probiotic that can influence your brain health. Like I mentioned before, that those that took the probiotic noticed an increase or decrease in brain fog and helpful brain function, but it can influence our brain through the gut-brain axis, which will benefit our mood and memory. You can get some probiotics from food like yogurt, kefir, and even kombucha, but it's really not to the extent of, a probiotic. Plus, there's so many different strains that you can even easily rotate throughout, different probiotics in different food sources like these, like adding in yogurt every once in a while or even kombucha. So if you aren't eating food sources of these nutrients every day, that's when supplementation is an option. But if you don't purchase from me, just make sure you do your research and purchase from trusted sources. And if you have any questions, we're here to help. So feel free to reach out, send us a DM on Instagram, or even email at info@hopenaturalhealth.com. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to improving your brain health. That's a wrap. We'll see you next week.